Okay, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the Planning and Land Use Management Committee. I'm joined by the Honorable Councilman from Selby Sar, and we're expecting Councilman Zion. Roberto's back. Catch up on the sleep, maybe?
I got up at 4.
Okay. The young ones keeping them up awake. I'm joined by Councilman Zion. Welcome, sir.
Time to go to lunch?
Well, depends on how much you read. There we go. Well, welcome you all to the Plum Committee. There are several items that we can perhaps put on consent. And the one that I have currently that did not show any speaker cards. Well, item 1 is now to call special. Item 2 and 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 4 are consent. Item 5, we do have a card, but that's on consent. You still want to speak, sir? Okay, so Mr. Renishaw has passed up his request, so thank you, sir. So we can move on 2, 3, 4, and 5 on consent. 6 will continue to October 20th. 7 will continue to November 3rd. 8 will continue to October 27th and Plum November 10th. We do have a report and have our planning director with us, Ms. Gail Goodberg. Number 8 is continued to October 27th and Council November 10th. Item 6, we have 2 cards. But my understanding is that will be continued to October 20th, and I do have Nancy Logan and John Childs. So okay, so we'll pass it wait till it comes to committee and suggest a date. So, that takes care of most items, but let's hear from Planning Director, Gail Goodberg.
Excuse me, Councilman. For item number 5, the council office and department have submitted modifications, so do you wish to approve that item as modified?
Okay, so we will do so. As modified. Item number 5. Good day, Ms. Goodberg.
Thank you very much. I wanted to let you know that despite all of the time that we're all spending trying to figure out how we're going to survive in these budget times, work continues to go on in the department, and we are concentrating, as you know, a lot of our efforts into our community planning process, especially those community plans that we have invested a lot of time and money into, including South and Southeast Los Angeles. 2 weeks ago, we held a joint workshop at USC where about 200 residents attended our workshop on the community plan. And I wanted to tell you that because the number of people showing up at our community meetings is continuing to grow, which I think is terrific. It's really important to us to have as many members of the public engaged in the process and understanding and buying into the new community plan. So we were thrilled to have 200 people that showed up at our workshop. We expect to have probably another workshop in November. This time we concentrated on the northern portions of both the South and the Southeast plan. We're going to have a workshop on sort of the mid-sections, and then we're going to move to the South. But we're getting, I think, really good input from the community, so we're very pleased about that. I also wanted to let you know that the Hollywood Community Plan is, the entire draft is online, and We have been hearing from people as we were putting chapter by chapter. People were anxious to see the whole thing, and we now have all of the chapters of the Hollywood Community Plan online, and we're beginning to get input from the community members, so we're very pleased about that. I think, as I had mentioned to you before, our new ordinance for our new fees for processing will go into effect October 26th, and we are continuing to work with all of the 12 departments that are engaged in the review process. We are meeting bi-weekly to talk about our 12-to-2 process. We're working on a new computer system that will track all of our conditions, and we are working with members of the development community to come up with some code reform ideas that we're going to be bringing forward to you in the not-too-distant future.
Great, and I want to thank you for your proactivity, understanding what is in the horizon, which doesn't look too bright as far as our staffing patterns go, but I also know that and I know there's conversations already occurring between yourself and interim building and safety manager, so that we can start looking at how we leverage the personnel we do have, and how do we keep the cogs and the wheels moving so that the department doesn't come to a standstill, either for building and safety and or planning, and how we make the best of the situation that's in front of us. So for that, I thank you. Any other questions or observations for our planning director? Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Goldberg, and we'll continue working with the staff and yourself. But yeah, item number 1, I think Roberto, you want to...
Sure, Councilman, it's a motion by Mr. Garcetti and yourself instructing planning and the city attorney to report on the feasibility of allowing the cultivation of flowers, fruits, nuts, or vegetables on-site or for the sale off-site.
Okay, so any staff here to give us a brief status or report on this? Okay, we're going to refer to this to staff, but for my colleagues' information, just what prompted this, and then we'll refer this to staff.
Okay, Michael LeGrand, Department of City Planning, Office of Zoning Administration. This is a new motion that's being referred to staff to look into this issue and take a closer look at truck farming. The council office is here. If you'd like to hear about the intent of the motion, they can discuss that, since they're the ones that move this forward. Just a little bit of an issue I wanted to raise to you is due to our lack of resources and some of the things that we're trying to do in the planning department, which is move forward ordinances that will help streamline the development process, as well as provide certainty for applicants going through to really stimulate the economy and get some of these small businesses moving. We have a number of initiatives we're working on at the staffing level with our own resources that are really taking up the majority and the bulk of our work program. So new motions coming into our work program, unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to take those on and turn those around in the time fashion that the council is used to. So we will evaluate this, and we'd like to come back with you and discuss some options that may be available short of a full-blown code amendment. Look at these issues and put our collective heads together and see what direction we could take. But just the caution is that our work program is full and actually over full, and we want to be cognitive of the council's request, but also bring back to you some items to help us prioritize many of the issues that are on our plate.
Okay, thank you, Michael. So we can refer to the planning department in consultation with the city attorney's office. So anything else on the agenda? Seeing none, anybody here for public comment? Seeing no one, this meeting is adjourned.